Hello students, today we shall start a new chapter, that is chapter 10, Export Quality. So, before we start the lesson, let us know something about the author. Leena Dhingra was born in India but went to live in Europe as a child. She has had stories published in a magazine in India and Britain. So who is the author of the chapter? The export quality? Leena Dhingra. Okay. So this extract is taken from the novel Amritavela by Leela Dhingra. In this novel, she describes the experiences of Meera, who has returned to India after living in England for many years. So, when we go through this chapter, we see the woman called Meera, who was living in abroad in England for many years and came back to India. So, Meera compares her life in India with that in West. So she compares both in India and West, her life. In this extract, we find out that Meera think about the unique experience of a shopping trip in India and her views about systems she is not used to talk. So what we see in this chapter? We see in this chapter Meera talk about the unique means the different experience of a shopping trip in India and her views about the systems she is not used to. Okay, that is what we are going to talk about in this chapter. So the story speaks about a girl named Meera who is taken from India to Britain at a very young age. She returns to India after the marriage to an English man. She also has a daughter whose name is Maya. This story points out the features of the services which sent abroad for a sale. Okay, the characters we meet here are a craftsman, cashier, shoemaker, street vendors, and rickshaw puller. So here we see Meera had returned to India after living in England for many years. She talked about the unique experience that she had in the shopping place in India. She used to live at heart of Delhi, where she compares the Indian cottage industries to a departmental store. So a departmental store provides all the basic needs and services. On the other hand, the skill of the craftsman would be viewed in a cottage industries. The manual work of the brilliant hand and charming girls of the services used to attract the customers. Okay, so we will see the chapter. You can also open the page number 126. The comparison of the cottage industries to a departmental store makes me smile. Fixed price is sections for this and that, maybe, but similarities end there and the initial impact is more like entering Aladdin's cave than the purposeful efficiency of a departmental store. Who says this is? Meera is telling about the comparison between the cottage industries and a departmental store. So when we enter the departmental stores, you can see that the fixed price sections for this and that. If you have gone to the malls, you can see that sections for this and that, and maybe but similarities, but there are initial impacts like entering the Aladdin's caves, a place piled with the high wonderful objects. You can see so many objects when we enter the departmental stores. It is like an Aladdin's cave. It's a big building and sections for each thing we will get in different sections. Okay. The entrance lobby in keeping with the prevailing spirit of the wedding season in an ostentatious displays of gold glitter, color and craftsmanship, a mixture of old and new, present and past. Elaborate wedding sarees in red and deep pink, an ornate antique palanquin hiding a wheel and decked up bride, a delicately painted wooden horse with an embroidered saddle bearing a bejeweled and brocade groom, brass pots, carved wooden chests and more costumes hangings, suspended animation. So here we see that the entrance was very beautifully decorated with very neatly decorated. If you have visited in a mall, we can imagine how you see the things there. Okay. Soon as or if you are gone for an exhibition also, you can make out how the department store looks like. It is very easy to get into the experience of Mira. It is a big place divided into sections. If you have gone for an exhibition or in a mall, you can see the experience what Mira is went through at that time. Okay, so a particular department divided into sections with a label or fixed price according to the quality was viewed by Mira. So when you go to the departmental stores also it looks like that. Sections for each thing. First floor, second floor, so basement, and also you can see the price, the fixed price for each and everything. The entrance were very beautifully decorated with or displayed of gold glitter color and craftsmanship, a mixture of old and new, past and present. So you can see the mixture of different things, the past and present, and the things differently viewed with the different things it is written here. Elaborated wedding sarees in red and deep pinks, and an ornate antique, a richly decorated and hiding wheeled and decked up bride, a decoratedly painted wooden horse. So different materials, different things you can see in the departmental stores. So she was wondering at looking at all these things. Okay. So the shop had its unique style. It had 3 floors and each floor had its importance. So each floor has different things were kept and each floor was very important. Okay, you know the art and craft all gathered together in one place. So the art and craft things in one place, in some other different things were kept in the different floors. Okay, the shop is set out on 3 floors. It is different sections spaciously laid out in the main thoroughfare, disappear at the sides into the labyrinths, revealing furs from Kashmir, silk from Madras, sandalwood from Mysore, rosewood ivory, jewellery cloth, colors made up in bags, boxes, bed covers, carpet, cloth, knick-knacks and much more. So many varieties of things were kept here and it is sealed with which place it is came from. That also it is written here. Okay, sandalwood from Mysore, silks from Madras. So different varieties of things she saw there and from which place also it is viewed there. And art and craft from length and breadth of Indian all over gathered together in stunning splendor. And all seeming to say, Delhi still rules as the imperial capital of independent India. So it says that that at the last she says that it still says that Delhi is rules as the imperial capital of independent India. Delhi is the capital of imperial capital of independent India. So what it is saying in this paragraph, it is says that the shops had unique style. It had 3 floors and each floor had its importance. You have seen what all things is kept here. You know, the art and craft all gathered together in one place. So, this is the things we see in the first and second paragraph. Okay. Now, when we go to the third paragraph, what we see there? On page number 77. I stroll down aisles in and out of the lanterns, touching, looking, and mind crowding with thoughts, plans, reminiscences, past, present, and future. Images, colors, sounds, smells. Sandalwood visiting card. What a lovely idea. Okay, so what she was doing, Meera? Now we will let us go with the Meera as the imperial capital of independent India. So where she is right now? She is in Delhi and going to a shopping mall for the shopping. That's what we see. Okay. And now Meera reached the ground floor. Where she reached for the shopping, she reached the ground floor and examining the things and started touching and seeing. She was when we go to the shopping also, we take some things and examine whether it is good or bad. So she also was touching and seeing and examining the things what she saw in the first floor. Her mind was filled with thoughts of present, past and future images. She was filled with all the, she was thinking past, present and future. She was impressed with the colors, sound and look the things she wanted to buy. Some cards for Martin and some bangles for her daughter Maya. So what she wanted to take from there? She was just touching and seeing the things what she saw there. And she thought she wanted to buy something for her husband Martin and also for her daughter Maya. What a lovely idea. Could get them for Martin. No, something more useful maybe. I suppose I could get them for me. But then what address would I put them? Later maybe. And Maya, my little Maya, best to get her lots of things and so lots of little packets she can open. So she had liked that, but what? Gosh, what a nice box. Yes, box. Could get her a box. Could get her a box and fill it with the bangles. Yes, that's a good idea. Now, what sort of box? An inland box, sandalwood box, lacquered, leather, cloth, carved, all sorts of bangles, silver bangles, brass bangles, enamel bangles, lacquer bonds, beaded glass bangles here. Okay, she was just in wonder when she was seeing the bangles and boxes and all that is. So what she did, she was just thinking that she would get something for her little daughter Maya, a few bangles, and also for a Martin. She wanted to buy some cards for Martin. Okay, so she was standing there, her eyes were in search of bangles. So she was just standing and wanted, she was searching for the bangles and also cards to get for her husband. She was surprised. Okay. So now the next paragraph. Upstairs. Let us see. Bangles first. Upstairs. Oh my goodness. Those little brocade pieces she loved of those. Must get one or two maybe. She thought that she liked the brocade purses and also she thought of getting one of that. So just she was standing there in surprise and she was in wonderland seeing all these different things. So her imagination and she was feeling a little what to get from those things to her husband and her little daughter. Okay, students, that's all today. You go through the chapter once again, read it. Some difficult words are there, find it out and write down the meaning. Thank you for listening.